How's it going, guys? So in the last video we left off with initializing a local repository and then pushing it on out to GitHub. In this one we're going to kind of just step through actually creating branches and kind of what they are and how they're used. And then we'll also take a look at GitHub and some of the useful features it has for viewing branches and opening pull requests and kind of like dev collaboration. So yeah, let's just go ahead and dive in where we left off on the last one. So we're in our first Git repo. Again, if you do git status, it'll tell you what branch you're currently on. Usually branch master is like the prod ready state of like your web application or whatever you're working on. It's like the most recent working version of the application. So when you want to add new features into, let's say, a website, you're not just going to work off master and push it out, or you shouldn't be. What you want to do is you want to create a new branch for like new features you're adding. So in our case, we're not adding a new feature, so we'll just kind of, normally you would like name the branch around the feature you're adding, but we're not adding features, so we're just going to kind of give it whatever name. So in order to create a new branch, you'll do git checkout -b, and then whatever you want to name the branch. So in our case, we'll just name it first branch. If we do that, we'll see if we do git status now, it now, not only did it create this branch, but it now checked it out, so we're now working on this branch. So if you do git branch, another side note with branches, you do git branch, oops, not branch or whatever that is. It'll list out all the branch you are, and then it'll star the one you're currently in. But anyway, so now we're in this new branch. Let's hop back over to Adam here. We have our welcome text. Let's add something new. So let's say, well, random person, Ryan. We'll go with Norman. Just random people. Smells terrible. And we'll say another random person. Travis is a common name, right? Travis Sperry. We'll get Sperry. Is terrible at coding. Again, I'm just whatever, random people. Not people I know, just whatever, random names. So we'll do that. So now if we go back over to our branch, we do git status. We'll see we modified the welcome text. We can do git diff, and it'll show us what we changed. So you can see we added these two lines. Line Ryan Norman smells terrible, and Travis is terrible at coding. So now what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and do something similar to what we did last time. We're going to stage them for commit. So we'll do git add and either the file name or dot to add everything, your choice. You do git status again, you'll see it's now green, if I can type correctly. And now we want to commit it. So do git commit and then -m for message, updates, welcome text. So we'll see that, commit it out, get status, we'll see we're all up to date. So now we have this branch, and it has this new commit on it. Now if we go over here, we'll see, you know, whatever, everything's what we just added. If we go back to our master branch, we'll see that these changes don't exist. So the way you can do that is you can do git checkout, and then the branch already exists, so you just give it the name. So git checkout master. And we'll alt tab here, and we'll see our welcome text file changes back to the original state because it doesn't have these changes. So what we want to do, you can easily go back to our previous branch. We'll do git checkout, and then the branch name we gave it, which was first branch. And then boom, our changes are back. So let's say, you know, we're done with this feature, so now we want to push it out to GitHub, and maybe we want to get some peer input. So we'll do what we did last time, git push, and then origin, because our remote location is still the same. And then the difference now is the branch name has changed, so it'll be first branch instead of master, which is what we did last time. So you'll see it spins up some stuff, and that should push it out to GitHub. So we'll go back to our Git repo here. If we refresh, we'll see we now have two branches. So let's click on this. So you'll see the first branch up here is the master branch, and now there's this new branch called first branch, which is what we just created, and it'll actually have the state of our code in this new branch. If we go back to the master branch, you'll see that it only has like the original state we left it in last time. So now you can do, if you want, so let's say we want to get feedback on this, like we want to get feedback on our changes. What you can do is open something called a pull request. So in order to do that, you can go to your branches tab. We'll just kind of start here. Branches tab, and then you'll see first branch, and then you can say new pull request. And then you can kind of just give it a title, which is usually similar to what the change is. And hit create pull request. And then anybody collaborating on this project will now be able to see, if they go to their code, they'll be able to see there's a pull request open for it. They'll be able to see the status or the name we gave it. They can click it, and then they can actually view it. So they can see like the files change, and they'll say like, oh, this was the original state of the file, but with this branch we add these 2 new lines in here. So I can comment on this and say, can we double check this or whatever, you know, like, or I think this code's wrong. I don't think that Ryan Norman smells, but whatever, you know, you can blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. You can leave a comment there. So then like you can even like review stuff. So you can like approve it, say like, all right, I think this is ready to be merged into the master branch, or you can request changes, whatever you want to do. I don't think these, yeah, but anyway, so you can do all that stuff, and then that person can make those changes, say they want to come back over here and say, you know, they're right, Ryan Norman doesn't smell, Travis Berry isn't terrible at coding. Maybe they want to say like, I don't know, freaking, we'll say Braden, let's say random Polly smells, and you know, like we'll go Adam Stevens is terrible at coding. I don't know, something like that. So we made those changes. Now we want to push those up and then say like, hey, is this cool for review? So we'll do the same thing, get status. We'll see we got our file changed. You can see what's changed. We changed the text. So you can do get add dot get commit -m, and then makes requested changes. So whatever. And then if we push this out, origin first branch, you'll see it'll update that pull request. So now if we go over here, oops, pull request, we can see, alright, there's our comment. We can see the files changed, so the most recent changes out there. Now you can also see like the trailing hint of commits here. So you'll see like this was the first commit. If we control click that over, you can see that was what we first had. And then we made another commit after here with requested changes from people, and it now updated that. So now let's say we get the thumb, like it's approved. What you can then do is, like, once you have a approved feature change, you will merge that into your master branch. It's ready to go. You can do that one of 2 ways. You can either easily do it through here. If there's like merge conflicts, so sometimes if 2 people change the same files, you won't be able to do it without, you know, making selections about what the right code is, or how you want the file to behave. But we'll get into that maybe in the future. But for now, you can easily click this button, and that would actually merge it in the master branch. Or you can go back to here, and you can check out. So we're currently on our first branch, so we can check out our master branch, check out master, and then you can do the merge command through PowerShell. So git merge, and then it'll be the branch name, which is first branch. So we are in master, and we want to merge in the changes from this first branch. So if we do that, you'll now see get status. We are on master. If we go to our Atom, we'll see that we have all the new changes in our master branch. Now if we go out to our repo here, ClickMonkey, whoops, not ClickMonkey, go out to actual repo, we'll see the welcome text does not have it. Well, that's because we haven't pushed it out yet. So we might have merged the branch, but we didn't push it out. So now we need to push it out to the server. So we'll do git push origin and then master. And I'll push things out, if you give it a sec. And then if we refresh, no, I have to, oh, it helps if I hit the right button, command keys to refresh. And we click on this, it'll now have our new changes. Braden Polly smells terrible, and Adam Stevens is terrible at coding. So, again, those are random names. Don't want to offend anybody, just being stupid. But, yep. I think this is a good place to stop. So that's kind of like a base intro to like branching and how it's used, and then also like pull requests and how you can get like input from other developers on your code, and then keep your like master repository safe from changes that you don't necessarily want to go out until they've had multiple eyes on them. Yeah, if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. Appreciate it. See you guys.